Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I immediately think of being a professional soccer player. That's what I've worked towards.
I'm doing the things before I'm even learning them in the classroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what this is.
It's pretty much 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. of work.
They have 3D printers
Yeah,
in
and
there,
everything.
like tools of every power tool you can imagine. It's awesome to see.
The biggest thing, you have to just take the first step.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bridges to Business podcast, Student Entrepreneurs Edition. Today, I'm here with Miles Imparato, a student and a student athlete in the entrepreneurship program at Duquesne University. He's also the owner of TrainingU. I was introduced to Miles through Stacy Offit, who sent me your first place in the video portion of the Duquesne New Venture competition. Your video, tell me about that. Did you get to edit that yourself, or?
I worked with one of my teammates, Tyler Cato. He's great with cameras and editing, and he does videos for the team all the time. And so we kind of worked together on the script and what to say. And so we kind of just talked about it. And then he was kind of responsible for the editing and the text over the speech. And we just worked together on it. And we loved it, loved the outcome.
Yeah, your video was awesome. I could see why I was first place. Very natural behind the camera. It was dope to see. You're a semifinalist in the 2025-2026 Duquesne New Venture competition. What's that competition been like kind of going through it?
It's been good. It's forced me to make more detailed business plans and kind of expand what I've already worked on for TrainingU. And so, yeah, the semifinal materials are due this Sunday, and we should get the results back quickly. And so I'm hoping to make it to the finals and just keep going, maybe win it.
Awesome. Are you getting excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Good. That should be cool to see. Tell me a little bit about TrainingU.
Yeah, so TrainingU, it's a platform that'll connect collegiate athletes like myself and athletes from other sports with younger athletes in the surrounding areas for personalized one-on-one sessions, and whether in person or via Zoom calls. And the goal is to connect these young athletes they're missing opportunities to learn from current college athletes, and to also get like valuable experience with an athlete and mentorship for recruiting and for kind of to see what it takes to play at the next level.
Do you think you created this business idea from maybe a lack of value that you recognize, or did you kind of notice this somewhere else with the younger generation?
So I've spent my whole life playing soccer since I was like 4, and so have a lot of other players who have made it to the Division I level and made it forward. I've had lots of private training, but it's always been expensive, and it's been kind of unregulated in a way where it's something you have to really seek out. It's hard to find good trainers, good quality training sessions. And so I've also seen too, on the flip side, that other college athletes try to find younger athletes to train to make money, but they don't really have a platform where they can find athletes that are in their position, that are looking to be taught. And so I kind of put 2 and 2 together, where athletes are looking to make extra income, looking to spread their knowledge since they've played for their whole lives, and then younger athletes who are looking to get some experience, not from older coaches who are done playing, but like current active collegiate players and stuff.
Do you see yourself being one of the trainers?
For sure. I love to coach, and I definitely will be running sessions and coaching kids for sure.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about some of your early milestones with TrainingU.
So the first milestone would be getting our kind of launching page up, or landing page, sorry, where we can start collecting emails and getting some early feedback of parents and kids that are interested. And then I would say the video is a big milestone, so that people can get an understanding of the sort of the vibe and the goal of the TrainingU platform. It's supposed to be a brand, a platform that kids can be excited to train under. TrainingU trainers and college athletes can be excited to represent and use. And so those two are 2 big milestones. And then the third one would be being a semifinal, and then hopefully there's a fourth coming where I can make it to the finals of the Duquesne New Venture Challenge.
Yeah, your video definitely portrays some of the brand personality of TrainingU. I think it was really cool. So as a student and a student athlete and an entrepreneur, what does a day in the life kind of look like for you?
Yeah, so a typical day, like today, for example, would be get up around 6:30, try to get something light in, and go to team lift from about 7:15 to 8:30. And then afterwards, try to get another little snack in because we have practice from 9 to 10:30. And then after practice, I'll eat, get a lunch, and then I'll usually have class at around 1. And then 1 to 4 class, some studying, get some work done, and then afterwards, with whatever time's left in the day, use it on working on TrainingU, getting some recovery in for my body. We go pretty hard in the season, and so we're in the off season now, so I have more time to work on school and TrainingU. But in the fall, it's a little bit more crammed days, and it's pretty much 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. of work. But it's everything I like to do, so it doesn't really feel like work.
That's awesome. So moving into a little bit more of the student part of student entrepreneur, what's a skill you've had to self-teach yourself because maybe the classroom isn't moving as quickly as you are as an entrepreneur?
I would say time management in a way. I found that it's easy to procrastinate and put things that are more slow moving, less time consuming, almost like further down the road because I know I can get it done quicker, and sometimes things pile up. So I've had to just make sure that I get my work done, so I can save some time later. And I've gotten better at that, not putting things off. And so just kind of working throughout the day and getting everything done.
Cool. Is there like any specific tools you use for time management as an athlete, an entrepreneur, a student?
Not really. I think Canvas as a tool is pretty easy for me. I don't usually use any planners, or I think I have enough focus to just kind of organize in my head, really.
Sweet. So how has being a student served as a tool for you? So for example, maybe access to any labs, the network of Duquesne.
Yeah, so being a student in Stacy's class has been great. She's been a huge help with setting me up with things like this, and meeting new people that are giving me advice and information for TrainingU. And her class has a lot of workshops and assignments that we can work on being entrepreneurs. And then also being a student, just other classmates have been helpful in bouncing ideas off of, especially in my entrepreneurship classes. And we have access to Bob's workshop, which is a fun place to kind of work things out, and yeah.
Yeah, that launchpad was so cool for me to see coming to Duquesne as an MBA student. Stacy gave me that swipe access. They have 3D printers in there, tools of every power tool you can imagine. It's awesome to see. So how have you seen what you're learning in the classroom benefit your entrepreneurial journey, or is it the other way around?
I would say they go hand in hand. As I'm working on TrainingU, and I've outlined my business plan, my sales and marketing approach, and the business model canvas, I kind of see that in my other entrepreneurship class as we're doing assignments, and I'll use other small ideas, or if I'm in a group project. And so I kind of am working at the same time, as I'm learning what to do to help expedite my business, I'm also using that on TrainingU, and so they go hand in hand pretty well.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm a marketing major in undergrad, and running social medias and whatnot. It was so cool to see how I'm doing the things before I'm even learning them in the classroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what this is. So let's look a little forward into the future. If you had a $10,000 grant for TrainingU, what would you had to spend in the next 30 days? Mm-hmm. What are you going to spend it on?
App development first. I've created some demos and some bare bone models, but I want to pay a developer to make a platform that's of high quality, and then eventually, even further down the road, turn it into a real app to use. So I would designate a lot of that money to get the platform built, and then I would use the rest of it immediately for marketing and going after as many college athletes as I can find, and then parents as well, so I can get both sides of the marketplace.
Do you see any of your classmates doing any type of app development right now?
I'm not aware of any classmates in my entrepreneurship class that are working on apps. I know one of the other classmates is also a semifinalist, and she's doing something that's more hands-on. I think it's something with food donation, or it's an interesting, but it's not an app. I don't think it's more like a product or a charitable service. But yeah, as of now, I don't really know anyone else working.
You mentioned like a landing page for TrainingU. Do you have a sort of website up and running right now?
I only have the landing page up and running. I don't have like a fully functional platform where the transactions can happen. I'm hoping to use the funding from the DNVC to help pay for that, and yeah.
Cool. And then where do you see yourself in 5 years? You're a sophomore right now, so that would put you graduating with an undergraduate entrepreneur degree.
Yeah, I immediately think of being a professional soccer player. That's what I've worked towards like my whole life, and so I'm hoping that for the rest of my college career, I can perform as well as possible so that I can play professionally, whether in America or overseas. I'm an Italian citizen, so I have the option of playing in Europe if I'm able to, and so most of my concentration and effort goes into being a professional soccer player, but everything else is going into being like the owner of a business that I want to run, like TrainingU. And so I want to be able to grow both at the same time and use my like growing expertise as a soccer player to kind of fuel the TrainingU side and be the main face of the platform as a trainer.
How cool would it be to see the TrainingU logo as like a sponsorship on your jersey?
Yeah,
what
that'd be awesome.
For? And then one final thing I have for you, Miles, is what's one piece of advice you would give your past self or maybe some new student entrepreneurs?
I think the most important thing is to just start. I know myself that I had the idea for a couple months and I was not really acting on it, and the second I started to really start writing things down, talking to people, putting a little bit of money to get a landing page to do little things, like everything started to kind of snowball and happen quicker and quicker. And so I think the biggest thing is to just put something into action. You can talk about it, think about it, but like you have to just take the first step.
Yeah, I think that's great advice, to just start. Miles, I want to say thank you for being our first guest. This was awesome. I had a great time. Do you have any maybe social medias you want to shout out for TrainingU or any personal?
Yeah, personally, Instagram is just my name, Miles Imparato, and then the Instagram is just TrainingU, at TrainingU. And yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.